Question 4.6. If it is given that the area of a quadrilateral OBCD, which is the shape that is highlighted in the diagram below, OBCD, and that area is 2a squared square units and a is greater than 0, show that a is equal to root 7 over 2 units. So firstly, we'll have to figure out what is the area of that quadrilateral, the actual value. Since we have coordinates, we can actually work that out using our distance formula if needed. So if we look at the shape below, what we can do is we can actually break up the shape into two parts. We can cut it down from C in a vertical manner, and then what we'll have is, well, we have a triangle here. We'll have a triangle ACD, and then on the other hand we'll have a trapezium OBCA. So here this is a trapezium, and how we know it's a trapezium? Well, trapezium has one pair of parallel sides, and since that's a vertical line and this is the y-axis, that automatically tells us that that's a trapezium, and the trapezium is OBCA. So if you were to work out the areas and add these two separate areas together, we will be able to then equate it to our 2a squared and therefore work out what a is. So firstly, let's go ahead and work out for the triangle first. And the area of a triangle is equals to half base times height, since it is a right 90-degree triangle. Right? This is your 90 degrees there. And if you were to look at the base is from -3 to -1, so that already tells you that the length of the base is 2, and the height is from from 0 to 2, right? So that's from 0 to 2, which is also 2. So this gives us 2 units squared for the triangle, right? So that's that first shape. Then coming back to the trapezium area of a trapezium, the area is equal to half the sum of the parallel sides, and multiplied by the perpendicular height. So perpendicular height. So this would be half into 1 plus 2, because this is 1 and this is 2, and then our perpendicular height here is 1. So that would be 1 plus 2 multiplied by 1, and then we get 3 over 2 units squared. So now these are two separate shapes, so now we need to add these two together. So the area of the quad OBCD is equals to 2 plus 1.5, that is 3.5 units squared. And now since we have the area, and they told us, well, that the area is equals to 2a squared, and 3.5 is, in other words, 7 over 2, you can then say 2a squared is equals to 7 over 2. And if we divide both sides by 2, we get a squared is equals to 7 over 4, and square root we will get, and since they said a is greater than 0, and we square root in here, so generally we'll get two answers. But since they said a is greater than 0, we will only take the positive, so we would get root 7 divided by 2, right? Because that was our restriction.